Okay. Everything should be good. Let me make sure this. Okay, no. Okay. Yup. Let me make sure audio is correct. Give me 1 second, y'all. My bad for being AFK. What's good? Welcome to the stream. Gonna play some nice little solo. Squad feels, but solo as in nobody in my party. Fortnite OG Season 7. They don't know why this is volume is so low for me for some weird reason. Okay. 5.5. Alright, everything sounds good. Good enough for me. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Been a minute. I usually don't stream on Saturday, but I missed Friday, and I was like, nah, I'm not missing another day on my designated streaming days. I have a lot of things planned, and I got to execute them properly. And yeah, so welcome to tonight's stream. Welcome to the game. Put some music in my ears, and we about to go crazy. Why did one of my cords just fall? Give me 1 sec. I need a hair tie low key. I was going my bonnet, but I did wash my hair today, and I like the way it looks. Whatever. We gonna rock out. Yo, what's good, Cloudy? How you doing? Gracious, hair in my face. Nice. Oh, Fortnite OG Season 7. The ice map, historically known as Fortnite's first ever ice map. It's still crazy. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Me and my friend, it was me, I think it was just, I don't know if it was just me and Niall, but I remember the day that the icing event happened, and he stepped on the map, and like the whole thing turned ice. We thought it was just going to be for a game. Ended up being for the whole rest of the map. The last 4 seasons, those 3 seasons. No, I think Ice King was season 8 though. Probably sure season 7 was just Santa at the tier 100 skin. Dang, no shotgun for me? Oh yeah, what is that gold? What's that golden item? Quad launcher. Better than nothing. I'll take it. Teammates got that. Hey Cloudy, are you able to play tomorrow, or you gotta work as well tomorrow? yeah, rift to go. I'll put that right here. More footsteps, quite sure those are bots. Let my teammates handle that. Trying to find a shotgun, I'm not gonna lie. I feel powerless without a shotty. Shotty is like a melody, girl that will make you something alright to or something. Everything else, something like that. Dang, bro. Shotguns were not that scarce in OG Fortnite. I do not remember shotgun being this hard to find. Find nothing but SMG City, bro. It's crazy out here. It's hard out here for a pin. Thank you. Attack. I'll take that. It's so crazy. I still remember my first day playing Fortnite. It was season 3, I think it was season 4. Yeah, season 4. I was on my uncle's PS4, and I didn't know what I was doing. I got my first ever kill. I hit in a bathtub. Someone came in. I hit him with a tag, and the whole like my whole squad started screaming like, "Oh yeah, let's get it." They thought I could take out the whole squad. I'm looking at them like, boy, this is my first time playing. But ever since then, the tap became definitely one of my favorite shotguns. The fact that I was 2017, my first time playing Fortnite. No, 2018, I think my first time playing. Whenever season 4 was, like a couple of days before the season 4 event, and I didn't log. I literally woke up late because I wasn't really a avid Fortnite player back then. But if I would have known that was Fortnite's first ever live event, I would have done that. Not first ever live event, gaming first ever live event in history, bro. I got work all week. I bet. Say less. Do you have any days off for Christmas? I know most people, they usually have like Christmas Eve, Christmas, and then the day after. Dang it, my teammates hit a launch pad. If you're on Metro, they don't trust you, they gon' if you're on Metro, they don't trust you, they gon' get you. Boy, I almost blew myself with a quad launcher. That would have been tragic. Why did they mess up the quad launcher giving it a freaking drop? Whatever. One's knocked. I think it's only one left. Wait, did I not get my kill? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, boy. Let me get this heavy AK. Drop this crown. You get a crown, boy. They will not stop chasing you till you're dead. I'm good without that crown. More bullets in a quad launcher. Yep, load that up. Planes, footsteps. I'm quite sure bro did not go far. He's probably somewhere lurking around waiting for a reboot, unless he went to Pleasant, which would have been the smartest choice, so I'm gonna just assume he did. Love the look of OG items. Minis, half pots. The HUD scale of the shotguns. plane. Oh, I'm tripping. I lowered my sense since the last stream, cause last stream, boy, I was playing like I never touched this game. I was like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I did lag bad that one game, but those other games, nah. I had no reason to be playing like the way I was playing. I turned my sense down like crazy. Wait, what? Oh, I thought he got knocked to a player. For some reason, I thought I saw a plane. I did. Is that dude good? Yo, what is going on? I don't know, but I'ma just say thank you for the free kill, bro. Like, I knew I saw a plane silhouette somewhere. That's crazy. That's tragic. You padded. Catch that. It's incredible. She elastic. She think I'm a bad man. I'm bombastic. Go read a book. Yeah, you scholastic. 6 hours a week, recording, editing every day. Okay, bet. Say less. He took no. Let me stop. I missed too many shots. He took no fall damage from that. It's crazy to me. Okay, we got people in that big building. Oh, what? Alright. Bro, what the heck? Alright, let me get some distance on them. See if I can knock one. Oh, say less. I don't know where my knock went. Bro, no way I fumble like this. No, I thought that was mine. I thought that was mine. Whatever. I fumbled too much, bro. I was geeking. All right, first game, warm-up game. We're gonna call it at that. Something is gonna shake. Hey, like I said, you just gotta work on crazier ideas, like do things that you know people won't do. Hey, I'ma always say it. That 5-hour video, bro. That FNAF lore, no, the 3-hour video. I'm telling you, that is worth a shot, bro. I'm telling you, it's worth a shot. I would definitely recommend that you watch it. Because the less time you have to make videos, the more explosive that they should be when you do make them. Like, if someone drops every day, they can do cliche videos. But if you don't drop every day, it has to be something that's like, oh, what the world is this? You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely recommend, you know what I'm saying? I recommend that 3-hour video. Catch up on every single bit of lore, or you just watch the 1-hour video. But I would definitely recommend the lore video. troll with Groot is fun. Nah, most like 90% of like players in general, if you never play in Storm, yeah, you're gonna have a crazy time trying to play the game. With the new mechanics and healing, yeah, Storm really isn't as deep as it used to be for like fighting in it. 3 and 4 to 1 video. I was gonna play 3 and 4 because 3 and 4 is now on Xbox. I was gonna buy it and play it on Xbox. But since the hype is kind of down for Poppy's playtime, I don't know if that would have been a good investment for me to put into a video. The funny part, one thing I do notice too about a lot of mascot horror games, 90% of like mascot horror games, if it's not Final at Freddy's, they die out after like their first 3 games. Amanda didn't even make it to chapter 3 because Amanda dropped so much content, but once they started charging people money, it's like the content started getting worse. It felt like we had better Amanda the Adventurer content when it was the prototypes, when it was the prologue. But as soon as Amanda started charging money, it's like they started giving us like I could have literally went and played what's that, Clue. I could have played Clue. I could have got a PC port of Clue and had more fun than Amanda. I don't know what was up with Amanda, but dang, I'm still mad. I lost that fight, bro. That not even time he messed that dude was not good. Goodness gracious, I choked up way too bad, bro. And he was stupid weak. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. My pump should have hit for more than 28. My pump shouldn't have hit that low. I'm gonna blame Fortnite on that, honestly, but it is what it is. I should have known that wasn't my roof. That's why I put it all into 1. Yeah, I would just say, whenever I'm doing like a super big video, I make sure if the video is going to be like 5-6 hours, I make sure, well, anything above 3 hours, I make sure it's 2 things. Either the content is something worthwhile, or the game is, or the idea is like a fresh idea. Like today's video that I dropped, The Sun Has Vanished. It's a really good series, and it's a really good if you just want to lay down and listen to a scary story. This is 100%. This video I made was like a cozy video. That's why I knew it would be worth it to put it into a whole 4.5 hour video. But like certain games, like what you said, Poppy Playtime 3 and 4, I probably would have waited to see if a resurgence of Poppy's content is coming out, only because of the fact that since it is chapter 3 and 4, you would have to assume that most people seen chapters 1 and 2 and they want to see 3 and 4, or if they already saw someone else play it since it is old, that they'll want to see it again. Like, I'm a lot more conscious about where I spend my time now with editing videos. Like, if I don't think the video is going to do good at all, I don't even record it. There's literally videos that I've had people request, and I knew wasn't the right time, and I just said nah. Cause today's video took me about 3 days to edit the whole thing, but I knew that when I dropped it, I was like, yeah, that's a video that I knew for a fact old, new, they're going to see and be like, I'm curious on what this is. All I would say is that for Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 and 4, I would make the title sound like it's not a continuation. Don't make the title sound like you're playing Chapter 3 and 4. Make the title where people are intrigued on the game itself, so that best case scenario, they never seen it, they want to watch your chapters 1 and 2 and then go finish 3 and 4, or best case scenario is that they already seen it, but since it already intrigued them, they want to continue watching it. If that makes sense. It's like people say, make your videos where your current supporters like it, but it's also a breath of fresh air for people who never seen your content before. I try to make things not seem like it's a continuation. I try to make everything I do feel like it's a straight, fresh one-off. Because when you make things feel like a continuation, and especially when it's like not trending or like not in the hot spot, you're kind of like almost, I would say, wasting your time when it comes to like trying to maximize on impressions. But like, obviously, like I said, always take things people say with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, the only person who knows if you're going to succeed or not, you know, God himself. Because there's certain videos that I didn't think were going to do that good on my channel and did amazing. So yeah, but I'll just say, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I would say aim for things that either have shock value or is trending. But if it's like kind of old news, then I would just let it stay in the past. Like, it's a lot of series that I know I would love to play, but the hype around it is dead, so I just don't ever play them. Yo, what's good, broski? Nah, the next came in chapter season X. Oh my gosh, can I get off this stream? It's so crazy, bro. My game feels so smooth. I ended up resetting my whole PC and wiping it clean to see if it'll help my PC run faster. The only games I have on my PC is literally Fortnite, Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's it. I didn't install anything else since I reset my whole PC, and this junk feels smooth. I got nothing but like medium textures on the game. I didn't download none of the high textures. Apparently, it's recommended to clean your PC once a year, like fully clean it and reinstall Windows. Hollywood season. What's Hollywood season? Oh, you're talking about chapter 7. I like chapter 7 a lot. My favorite part about chapter 7 are those double shotguns. Those double shotguns, man. That's 100% my favorite weapon. That's honestly low-key my favorite shotgun of all time. It's super aggro. You get in someone's box with those things, you are 100% going to work. I love those double shotguns. A rift to go, or a boogie bomb. Nah, forget content. I need freaking a boogie. I mean, a rift to go. This is definitely Fortnite OG's cleanest, what's it called? Cleanest battle pass though, because this little cane I have from the Santa thing, oh, this jump hard. I can't even sit here and lie. I can, oh snap, my teammate, I'm tripping. Oh, snap. Oh, my. What's my teammate doing? Why are you going? Bro, on my mama, my team, boy, they be sharing one brain cell, bro. Why would you go back when I'm literally fighting on one limb? Why would you circle back and storm and I have no shield, bro? Come on, man. Boy, it's too early to be crashing out. It's too early for that. It's too early for that. My team would have got me killed, man. Woo! It would have became Prince Beckett at night. Now I need minis. Amazing. Amazing. Thank God for that rift to go. If I had a boogie bum, I would have been cooked. First of all, I need to know why those people are even up there. That's honestly my biggest question. But now my biggest question is, where are the hills? Because I definitely need some. 3 years, bro. Wait, what do you mean? 3 years of what? Oh my gosh. I'm out. No hills anywhere, bro. Like this is crazy. Oh yeah, don't see me. Man, okay. I'm going back on my team. At this point, I think I might just play myself and go get hills. Because I don't know what we're doing. But I don't have the hills to be playing like this. Oh man, I'm too much of a team player. Okay. Freaking. I've been watching for 3 years. Oh snap! I had to check real quick. I'm like, yo, is that for real? How you been, fam? How have you been? Happy 3-year anniversary. We're gonna ignore that death right there. We're gonna ignore that death right there. How you been? How you been? 3 years ago. Dang, 3 years ago, 2022. That was around the time where the Hinoishi name was really starting off. Started Hinoishi in 2021. I feel like 2022 is when I really started like trying to push when it came to content style. The year I went to university. These randoms low-key got me wanting to switch back to playing Reload, though I can't lie. I already titled this season 7. So I'm kind of screwed. I'm really screwed, but it is what it is. I'm going to just tough it out and pray that I get some teammates with brains. They really got Kim Kardashian here. It's crazy. 70 ping, 60, 65. Yeah, it get grifty. I be going for crazy. I get to say that I'm nifty. Without the beat, that just probably sound whack. Salty Springs, you know what I mean. You read manga. I haven't read. I stopped reading manga around middle school, but sometimes I do watch recaps on YouTube. Besides that, I mostly just stick to watching the anime whenever it gets animated. But what type of manga are you talking about? If you had any in mind. Growing up though, I used to read a lot of Beyblade manga. I'm not gonna lie. The original Beyblade with Tyson. Okay. Rocket launcher. Is this with the bottom floor? Yes, it is. Shonen or Shonen. Someone tried to get me to read the other manga company. Well, I don't know if you call it a manga company, but yeah. Someone tried to get me to read. Isn't Berserk a seinen? I think that's how you say it. Seinen. Isn't Berserk part of that? And isn't Vinland Saga also part of that type of anime? Seinen. Okay. Jagging. It remind me of Venom and Monsters We Make. Oh, if you want to see a fire anime that I'm quite sure Corey got a lot of inspiration from this anime from Monsters We Make. Look up Gantz Zero, Gantz 0. I 100%, I know for a fact he got inspiration for a Monsters We Make with Gantz Zero, bro. Cause when I saw the suits and I saw the whole premise, I said, oh yeah, that's Gantz Zero for sure. Like Chainsaw Man graphic. It's crazy. My whole lifetime, I haven't really watched that many dark animes. Good. I'll keep this as safety. I think probably the darkest anime I've ever seen, obviously, it had to be Berserk, bro. Berserk, low-key, like, after watching season 1, episode 25 did something to me, bro. Like, I literally get angry every time I think about the fact that people were recommending me to watch Berserk. I'm like, yo, like, I know anime have some crazy moments, but that right there was beyond crazy. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, ain't no way I would recommend someone to watch an anime that does that. Nah, they tweaking. What type of anime are those? Is it like a fantasy anime? It sound like dark fantasy. Yeah, Berserk had me hot, bro. I was sitting here like, it's no way I sat here, watched. I binged Berserk in one day. I watched all 25 episodes because my computer was being fixed on, and I didn't have my computer for a week, so I was like kind of just watching stuff because I had nothing else to do. It was during COVID too, and then like once I got to episode 25, I was sitting here and I'm like, ain't no freaking way in the world. I binge watched just to get to this ending. Boy, that junk had me hot. I felt like guts, bro. I was real though, like mad, like looking at that scene. I'm like, boy, I can see why bro vowed his life to find that dude, man. I rarely watch anime. I mostly read. I get tired of them. No, I feel you, because when I found out the Boruto anime 80% of the anime was filler. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, why did they stretch out that much material that wasn't even part of the manga? I was like, what in the world? They kind of ruined the manga just because most people are going to associate it with the anime. Where did you watch Berserk? They have the whole first season on YouTube. They also have the movies on YouTube. People be goated when they be posting stuff on YouTube without getting caught. I can't lie, bro. They'll be the most goated channels. I watched Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 yesterday on YouTube as well. Griffith, bro, Griffith is just like King Canute off of Vinland Saga. Well, nah. King Canute is actually legit friends with Thorfinn. He may be kind of twisted sometimes, but he legitimately friends with Thorfinn. So I can't sit here. I don't think I can compare anyone to King Canute. I mean, not King Canute. To Griffith. Griffith, he was a whole different. Nah. He gotta be dealt with for real. I couldn't finish Berserk though, because that new style is horrible. That 3D style they got going on, I'll never wish that on my worst enemy. But that style is one of the worst animation style I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know what they were doing with that, but they could throw that in the garbage. I don't like watching 2.5D anime. That's not for me, bro. 2.5D anime can go in the trash. Now, certain scenes I can understand for budget, but when a whole anime looks like that, nah. Just like they messed up the movie, the first Slam Dunk, the movie was 2.5D, and I'm like, why? It wasn't as bad because it was just a movie, but a whole series? Nah, I'm sorry, Guts, but your story ended for me in season 1. I'm not watching that nasty style you got going on. Bro, you know what's so crazy? Bro, me and my brother the other day, we were talking about Kishimoto, and we said he should try and expand above beyond the Naruto verse. And we were talking about how Samurai 8 did horrible, but then people, complain about Boruto, and I'm like, now the Boruto anime to me is horrible, but the manga is amazing. Blue Vortex is amazing. But it's like you said, it's like Kishimoto wanted to expand beyond the Naruto franchise, and when he did Samurai 8, they were not messing with that whatsoever. So he said, I got no choice. Samurai 8 did look goofy, but at the end of the day, Naruto started off looking goofy too, so I was surprised people really didn't give it a chance. Like, I understand you like Naruto, but it's like, Kishimoto did commit like 20-something years of his life. 20 years of his life, or 20 plus years of his life to that anime. Yeah, 3D anime honestly is the worst type of anime. Like, it's like I said, certain scenes, like 3D scenes, I don't care about. If it's a scene in 3D, then okay, whatever. Oh, one of the best anime though that I've ever seen in 3D. Have you ever seen Ajin? Ajin was amazing in 3D. And Spriggan, the Spriggan remake. Now that wasn't that bad for a 3D anime, I can't lie. We're not leaving one person, bro. Let me read chat again. I found out the MC of Samurai 8 can literally solo. Wait, the MC for Samurai 8 was that strong? Whoa, what the? Never heard of Samurai 8. Yeah, Samurai 8 was one of Kishimoto. Well, it was his first work after Naruto ended, but it didn't do that good, and he ended up like, I think he took a break for like a year or two, and then he came out with Boruto. It depends on how the mask looks. For some reason, when you play horror games, a lot of elements that wouldn't be scary, depending on the context, can be super scary. So, had a mask that looked like the sun was smiling. I would say it depends on how the mask looks. Yeah. How many issues did Samurai 8 drop before they stopped? I always did hope it would have gotten animated, but then when it got canceled, I said, dang. I was honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I was very surprised that, like, you know how most people meet ride mangakas? I was surprised that Kishimoto could drop something that people didn't like, because after Naruto, I thought everything he did after that was gonna be pure gold to everybody. So I was lost when I saw that thing fly. I said, that's crazy. But I think people were so stuck on Naruto though. What if the mask had hollowed eyes and it was dirty? Oh, what the? I'm trying to think. Do you have like a maybe something that you could reference? Is there like a reference of how you want the mask to look? What kind of fight was this? Did they not hear me shit at the top? Do they think they're the only ones that can shoot? I literally. Okay. I don't know why we're playing like this, but okay. Let me chill out before I get killed. Do I have a lunch pad? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. 40. Oh, they made it to 43 chapters? Dang. Yo, what's good? I'm gonna call you I don't know if that's okay. Or IDK. What's good, fam? How you doing? Oh, this is the last squad, I think. Okay, no wonder why they're getting aggro. With a heavy sniper. Oh, the motel. Let's go. Took it to the Motel 6. You missed. Lock in. Yes, sir. Gotta get that dub. Hopefully. It's 3-on-4 now, I think. I don't know the name. I've seen on a billboard. Is it similar to the mask from that one anime, High Rise Evasion or something like that? Kiyoshi. Oh my gosh, what is that, a turret? Would you recommend me reading it online or just getting a hard copy? Yeah, I'm definitely hitting this rift when it's time. Sorry, one piece of Soul Eater. Okay. Soul Eater. I mess with Soul Eater. Is the illustration similar to Soul Eater as well? Let me just take this. I got to. Oh, a loot drop. I'm gonna have to chance that. I need hills. Storm hitting in, but freak, I can't chance that. If I chance that, I'm an idiot. Wait, can I still chance that low key? No, that'd be stupid. Wait, what? What am I trying to do? Goodness gracious. Low ground, teammate down. That's tough. But depending on where the storm goes, I think we should still be good. I'm praying the storm comes freaking pleasant, bro. Very unlikely, but if it does. Wait, what? Bro, why are my teammates playing with one brain? Please be some freaking shields up here, man. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Crap. You know they got redeployed too, bro. Best case scenario, that I can cluster them with nades and rocket launchers. If they only focus on my teammate, that is the best case scenario. Because they have to go where my teammate is. As long as my teammate stays there and doesn't get sprayed out. No. Y'all are not going to do that. Heck nah. Y'all got to rotate soon so y'all can keep doing that all y'all want. No! Oh my gosh, bro. Are we serious? Dang, I'm freaking rushing with this building. And I still... Okay. Man, I forget OG, bro. I'm going to where brain cells exist. I'm going to reload. When will you play Inside? You know what's actually crazy? I have Inside on my playlist. I plan on playing it before 2026. So within the next like 2.5 weeks, I should be playing Inside. I low key, I'm thinking, should I stream me playing the whole game or should I just drop a whole video of me playing it? Making burger at 10:27. Nah, I be making sometimes I be making food at like 3 in the morning. I can't even lie with you. So I cannot blame you on that. I took all my appliances out of my room because I wanted to like force myself to like not eating at random times, but yet I find myself early in the morning taking the microwave into my room. Chef Boyardee. I make burgers. I just make them plain. Ketchup, mustard, lettuce, salt, pepper, and that is it. And then the occasional hot sauce. I pretty much put all my food in hot sauce. I can't even lie. I just had some Ono Hawaiian barbecue. I mean, Ono. That sounds familiar. Is it those small like white bags that have like um a tint of color at the top? Like it might be green, it might be brown, it might be like goldish. You know what's crazy? Speaking of JoJo, I was in Barnes and Nobles yesterday, and I saw I was in FYE. I was in FYE, and I saw a JoJo. I think it was like Volume 3. Whatever it was, it had to do with the purple jacket, and I was like, it's something about that JoJo art style. Like that's been the main reason why I've never consumed any JoJo media by choice, is because of their art style. It's so like weird. It's like they're humans, but sometimes they're bulky to the point where they look a little robotic. If that makes sense. They don't look real. Oh! I'm tripping. I thought this was OG. I'm about to get slimed out. Oh my gosh, boy. Scared the mess out of me. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Get your shots next time. Bruno probably my favorite. JoJo had me acting up. Bro, what? Okay, it's not bulky anymore. I'm tempted because I pretty much watched every, like, what people would consider to be a GOAT anime. I pretty much have watched or at least indulged in every single one. But JoJo was like the only one I've never touched, and their community is so big. Like if you say JoJo's in your top 5, people will start doing backflips. But I never watched a single episode. Someone told me to watch Kaiju number 8. I'm honestly so backed up on anime recommendations, it's not even funny at this point. Because every time I do watch an anime, it's like the same old anime. Captain Tsubasa, Hajime no Ippo, Naruto, Gurren Lagann, Yu-Gi-Oh! All like 7 series they got. Even the original one that was before Shonen picked it up. What the? Boy. Yeah. I'm gonna avenge my teammate's death. 30 is crazy. 30 damage is freaking crazy. Fist of North Star. Please. Yo, is the anime that bad? Like, I swear, people were going to war recommending me you should watch it. It kind of looked like Fire Force a bit, like from the makers of Fire Force. Well, I mean, in that case, I guess you could say Soul Eater, since Fire Force is like not a prelude. It's a comes after Soul Eater. It's not perfect, I'll say that. Is it like you know how animes have a lot of consistency errors where kind of like how Naruto did with Kakashi, how Kakashi had Mangekyo since he was like 15, 14, but they didn't show him use Mangekyo until Datara, and how he struggled against Zabuza when he really shouldn't if he had Mangekyo the whole time. I think one of the biggest flaws with anime in general, though, is the fact that they will literally screw over a really powerful enemy and like never go into depth ever again about that person, their origins or anything, just for character development. And like, yeah, go ahead, screw them over for character development, but then they'll never show anything else about them again. But I think Zabuza is 100% still one of the strongest enemies that we ever had in Naruto. But they screwed him over so quick. They showed him go crazy when he came back during the war, but I mean, it was too late then. He already dead regardless. Dang, this gun got heat on it. I don't even know what this weapon is, but I'm gonna use it. Oh, he got an actual spaz? Nah, I'm gonna keep this. This thing got heat. Oh, this thing is also amped up. Why my teammate dying off that thing, bro? Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 sec. Oh, what did I walk myself into? Hold up. Whoa, hold up, bro. Ah. Ooh. Yo, I'm. Yeah, I knew I was dead. Wait, I walked into freaking Warzone. Freak. It is funny though, cause to think of even if you leave notes, to still think of one person. I'm gonna go to the new map. What am I doing? To still think that one person has to remember. Obviously, they write them down, but to have to remember your body of work for like years on end. If I was the mangaka, people would have hated me. It would have been so many things I would have fixed by saying it was all a dream. Like for example, the Boruto anime, I would have had Boruto wake up in Blue Vortex, and I would have acted like he was dreaming everything that was animated in the first part of Boruto. I would have been like, yo, you were dreaming, Boruto. Or I would have reverted everything back to the war, and I would have had Naruto wake up out of the Infinite Tsukiyomi. They would have been looking at me like, yo, this mangaka sucks. I think what's killing anime right now too is honestly the overproduction. Like the animation, like obviously not the manga, but I think what's killing the animation right now is they're producing too many animes at one time, because we've always had a lot of anime going on at the same time. You have your mainstream anime, and then you have your anime that's like good but never hit mainstream. But right now, it's like every major studio is picking up like 10, 15 projects at one time. And then you have um animes just start giving you PNG cutouts and start moving them on the screen. Because when I saw what happened to One Punch Man season 3, I was like, what's going on? And then when I saw Blue Lock, I thought when I saw Blue Lock, I thought, oh snap, Blue Lock has amazing A and V editors. Then when I found out that was how the soccer actually looked, I said, nah, that's beyond me. Nah. Ooh, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, I think the thing that hurt Dragon Ball Z the most, unless I'm tripping, you know how back in the day when Goku hit a certain power level, he transformed to Super Saiyan, right? I don't I think they kind of messed up with Super Saiyan and power levels because transforming to Super Saiyans, you couldn't be a billion power level and still be Super Saiyan 1. You would have automatically transformed into Super Saiyan 2 or 3, depending on your power level. But in Dragon Ball Super, Goku would be like literally standard Goku fighting somebody, beating them down, and then he goes into Super Saiyan 1 and starts getting whooped. And I'm sitting here like, those power levels and transformations, they kind of screwed him up in Super. I don't know what happened with Dragon Ball and the power levels, but they kind of lost me for a minute. I'm like, so Goku throwing hands in standard, but he goes Super Saiyan God and he started getting the break speed off him. Like, someone explain how that is even possible. I'm dead. I'm dead. I didn't even mean. I would have still killed him like that shot. I meant to use my jetpack. It was in the wrong spot. It was in the wrong spot. Was the super manga like was it better than the super anime? Because the super anime, like, the fights were good, but I kind of missed when Dragon Ball started off with their narration, and it was more of an adventure anime that still had crazy sagas and fights. Let me put it on rank. Let me get some real hitters. Yeah, she stopped by now. Oh, okay, trios in that. Is that when Roshi went like buff? My favorite character will forever be Gohan. You know what I'm saying? Gohan the GOAT, bruh. Gohan the GOAT. I'm still mad that they were supposed to make Gohan the main character, but Goku was loved so much, they just went ahead and resumed with Goku. Gohan was supposed to be the main character after the Cell arc. What's so crazy to me about Master Roshi? Um, it makes me think like out of the strongest humans, when in Dragon Ball Z, I thought I thought it was Tien, Krillin, and then Roshi. But seeing how Roshi was fighting in the Tournament of Power, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put Roshi, Tien, and then Krillin. But it depends on how long Roshi can sustain that form. Goten hard. I'm not gonna lie. Goten. That man a spitting image of Goku. And he a prodigy. That boy went Super Saiyan like it was nothing. Oh, so those two fights weren't animated at all. And the super, in the Tournament of Power for the anime. Cause if so, I'm surprised I'm wondering why they wouldn't want to animate those fights. Oh, like go I would say Goku. I guess as far as like, if you want to think about all the times that the sagas ended up being revolved around him to complete it, yeah. But I feel like Goku, Dragon Ball is just like One Piece. Like, Luffy's the main character, but they will literally go like half a saga showing somebody else, and nobody would care because every character is like well written. So I would say, like, for the Z Fighters, it's a yes and no, because sometimes I do like seeing when Goku isn't around, because they're a lot more realistic with certain people winning and losing when it's not Goku. They'll let Vegeta lose in a heartbeat. They'll let Gohan lose in a heartbeat. But Goku, that man will fall on the ground. Bulma, get up! Like Bulma. No, Chi-Chi. I'm tripping. And then bro would just have the craziest power up in the world and win. Wait, I thought you talking about the super manga? Guzman, you talking about the Dragon Ball Super manga? Cause didn't they stop it? Like, I guess permanently? It's so funny though, because the way media is now, the way the media is now, it kind of feels like manga is more of an advertisement for the anime now. Because most people like me, I've been started reading manga, especially since with YouTube. If I ever wanted to catch up on like some new manga information, it's like I forgot the YouTuber's name, but it's like 2 YouTubers I just search up, and they break down the whole all the chapters and everything. So I just be like, okay. It's crazy because the anime originals be the worst freaking parts of any anime. It feels like they just made it. It feels like when it comes to the anime originals, half of the time they took like a week to make the content and just went ahead and animated it. So that jump be horrible. So with the Boruto anime, they had episodes, bro out here playing some generic Nintendo DS in a restaurant. No one wants to see that. Fairy Tail. I liked Fairy Tail growing up. I stopped watching it after Gray died. I'm quite sure they brought him back to life, but there was an episode I saw where Gray got shot in the heart, and his that one girl started crying and stuff, and I was like, what's going on? And then I think I saw it was either Urza or Natsu. Something happened to them, and I was just like, okay. Then I just took a break from it, and it's been 10 years, never went back. Yeah, Fairy Tail, they definitely have a dedicated fan base, because apparently they're about to do, I think it was called like the 100-year something art. It was something they're doing, and people were going crazy on Instagram, and I was, hey, that's a bot. Freak no. What the? Oh my god, bro. Bro, what is happening? Y'all. Why am I getting fought from two sides? Are they even part of the same team? What in the world just happened to me? Why are they so spread? No, I'm losing my mind. I need to literally freaking find somewhere to lock in right now, bruh. Freak. Okay, 100-year quest. Okay. Dead Rock. Let me actually look how Dead Rock looks. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, that oh, I seen people talk about Dead Rock. Is Dead Rock supposed to be set in the same universe as Fairy Tail? Since they have like very similar like I guess those might be faction tattoos on them. Dang, he made Eden Zero as well. I heard of it, but I never watched it. I did not know bro was cooking that many mangas at once. Dead Rock look good. I can't even lie. I'm messing with the art style heavy. Especially the art style for Volume 5. Nah, that's hard. Yo, that art style crazy. Every time I think of mangaka, I keep forgetting, like, dang, one of my favorite mangaka is no longer with us. The maker of Yu-Gi-Oh! Whose death is still very suspicious to me, but we're gonna let the media tell it how they tell it. Ooh, you know, that actually sounds kind of interesting if that's his goal. Hold up. What's the powers of on the main character? Does he use like a sword? My preference would definitely be Umbrella Academy. I love Stranger Things, but Umbrella Academy definitely, I feel like I feel like Umbrella Academy, I feel like Stranger Things, they develop their characters, but there's not one character that I can truly say is super duper strongly developed. But in Umbrella Academy, I think the strongest developed character had to be Five. Five 100% was probably their strongest developed character. Either Five or it was how am I forgetting names? It's been a while since the series finale. The one that brought back Ben. Well, he didn't really bring back their Ben, but he brought back the other Ben. Klaus. I think Klaus or Five definitely had some of the strongest development I've seen in a Netflix series. That's crazy, man. Pulled up and ran. I don't know how to. Oh my gosh, bro. I let my sensitivity lower today, right before I hopped on stream, and I told myself I was gonna stop doing that. I knew I was dead. I had no mats. I still got one though. Ain't that's crazy. I would never. Wait, does Oda have kids? Because if he does have kids, I mean, if he doesn't have kids, and it's like, you know what I'm saying. But if Oda had a family, and you're missing time with your family to write a manga that honestly, he could wait years and people would still want to watch One Piece. It is not that serious for me to miss time with my family. There's no way I'm missing time with my family to write a manga that honestly has no end to it at the moment. That man been writing One Piece since since '99. Well, I'm pretty sure he started before '99, but it didn't get picked up until '99. Ain't no way. Yeah, that's ain't no way I'm missing time with my family on Christmas. I can understand if he said Christmas Eve or let's say the day after Christmas, but I'm missing Christmas. Nah, yeah, I could definitely understand his wife frustration because that's crazy. I'm not missing Christmas. I think my main problem with One Piece, one of the main reasons why I don't watch One Piece is because of the fact that I did watch One Piece growing up. I stopped watching One Piece a little bit after Sabo reunited with Luffy. I still keep up with it. I still know what's going on now. I just don't watch it myself anymore. But my main problem with One Piece is that they I like the backstories on a lot of those characters, but they definitely are kind of dragging it a little too much. I kind of feel like we need to get to a definite ending for Luffy's story, at least the story of the Straw Hat Pirates, um, within the next like 5 years. That's still a lot, but if we don't get to the end of the Straw Hat Pirates story in the next 5 years, then yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But it's like, bruh, he's doing a long running sentence at this point. Wait, did he base like Nummy's features off his wife? Because if he did, I'm not missing Christmas if my wife, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not missing Christmas for my wife anyway. But like if he based her features off of Nummy, I mean if he based Nummy off her features, boy, I ain't missing Christmas. I am not missing Christmas. No sir. I need my gift. I'm not missing Christmas. I saw the last episode of the My Hero um anime, and I'm like, yo, they got Deku looking like Tony Stark, bro, running out with a briefcase. I messed with that. That was fire. That was fire. Every he tripping. Oda, you tripping, my boy. You tripping, my dog. He basing if not Oda, you tripping, my dog. Boy, no sir. I'm going to be home every single day. I messed around and put the whole studio in my house. I was gonna say something else, but that sounded crazy for screen. I messed around and put the whole studio in my in my house. Come inside. Come on, brother. Come on, fella. Thank you. If they would have took minis, it probably would have been a 50-50. Oh, woo, boy! I wasted my 50 pot because of this funky booty bot. It's crazy though. When you look at the age of MCs, you actually realize they're really young for how long their manga's been going on. Because isn't Kishimoto like 51 or like no, I think he's like 50, 54. And I think Oda is in the same boat. He's in his mid to early 50s, and I'm like, that's super young for how long their show's been running. Like, you would think, oh, they're in their like 60s. Nah, bro. Show's been airing for over 20, 30 years, and they're in their 50s. Imagine being a breakout mangaka in your 20s, bro. I know it was a lot of shoot! What the? Why is my thing still reloading? Oh, wow. I did not know that. It makes me wonder. Hold on. Let me look up something before I just say something stupid. Because then this will low-key make Sailor Moon. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say something stupid. I was gonna say something so stupid. I was gonna say it makes me wonder if the main character from Sailor Moon, if she was based on If what's her name was based on the main character, Botan. Cause Botan low key has similarity, but then again, that could just be just random mangaka work. So I'ma just I was I was tripping, bro. Usagi, Usagi. Wait, is that a thing people search up? Oh, Usagi is the name of the Sailor Moon girl? No, Usagi is her creature, right? I think Reload might be the best random teammates. I keep forgetting though, it's Christmas break. No wonder why. Cause I'm like, this is like Fortnite's at an all time high right now for giving me like the craziest teammates in the most respective way possible. Feel like I'm freaking one ving the whole lobby. Like, dang, I fight one, I fight all. I should have won that last fight, but that shotgun. It's funny 'cause I didn't even need to reload that shotgun. I still had like I think 3 shots left, but I didn't know the reload was going to take that long, and I was still reloading in that person's face. That person was free points right there. It's crazy, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. Good old reload. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm tripping. I freaking have my settings on 90, on 80. No, I think 80%. Let me put it back to 100. Yeah, I'm bugging. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel better now. I was tripping with my editing before. For some, apparently, like, I want to say almost every major story they said was also inspired by Journey to the West. I want to say Star Wars was also inspired by Journey to the West. Jackie Chan is definitely a top five, a top five when it comes to like the movies and stuff he played in. I gotta run the minute this person gets this chest. Are these bots? I pray they are. Cause boy, I'm in the worst position possible. I think they're bots. No, they're not. What the freak? Why are they moving like that? Why are they moving like bots? Why are they moving like that and just one tap me when I jumped out? Yo, I don't know what's going on, man. This is a weird night. This is a weird night. Why were they moving like that? And then the minute I jump out, it's like were they faking because they knew I was there? Nah, that was weird. That was very strange. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna ignore that. I was in a bad predicament. It was what it was. Yeah, so it's the funny part about Jackie Chan too is the fact that a lot of people just think of him as being like an action movie star, He actually is very funny as well. Oh wow, I did not know Spider-Man inspired Super Sentai. Was it did they get inspired by it when it became like an actual series, or when it was first introduced on Action Comics? I think that was the name of it. People are pulling up, bro. What's going on? Why I jumped, didn't jump. I thought I had enough leverage on that ledge. Yeah, this one geeked up too. Let's get it. Alright, sir. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm geeking. She thinks she messing with me, but she tweaking. Give me 1 sec. I am in danger. Oh good, it's a bot. Refresh me, please. You know what's so crazy? I actually saw that Zelda fact a couple days ago on Instagram randomly. The one thing that does suck, I feel like a lot of gaming companies don't. That's ironic. Don't have the faith to like believe in their product, because they said they changed it because it wasn't very popular in the Western audience, and I'm looking at them like, at the end of the day, the way Zelda is, I highly doubt people would sit here and say, I ain't playing it because he a Christian. Bro, there's no other game out there that's like Zelda. But, hey, at the end of the day, it ain't worth it, but I hope they find it worth it, because ain't no way I'm going to remove that concept because of people's opinions in the Western audience. At the end of the day, most Japanese products do very successful without even coming to the Western. I mean, without even coming to the West. So I really could like, I wouldn't even have cared about what the West thought about him having a cross. Like, boy, if y'all want to play a game, y'all play. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. I mean, you see right now, Nintendo starting to flop on games. So I'm like, hey, who knows? Maybe that's a cause and effect. Can't even get my kill because, boy, they pulling in, they rolling in deep. Okay. Starting to warm up a little bit. Not playing as trash as I was playing earlier. Good, good, good. I didn't pull up. Yep. I see you, bro. Come on. My aim on Johnny Dane. My aim on Johnny Dane. You think being in the air gonna save you? Oh, you lucky. Oh, he actually went to the top of that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leech off this fight. Crazy. Definitely cleaning up whoever get out. Titanic syndrome, that's what Nintendo's going through. What I can assume what it is, but just so I don't sound stupid, what is Titanic syndrome, like from the textbook definition of it? I'm guessing like becoming so big to the point where they start to sink because of the fact that they become their own downfall. If that makes sense. I think the Switch 2 was worse than the drop of the what's it called? The Wii U. The only thing that made the Wii U bad is that the Wii U felt like the Wii and there was no need to upgrade, and that's the same problem with the Switch 2. And then they're forcing you with the way the games are distributed. I'm like, yo, they really trying to force you to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm like, nah. And then Mario Kart World, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm gonna just keep playing 8 Deluxe. There's no way I'm playing Mario Kart World. Man, my aim is freaking playing some terrible games right now. You remove God from Zelda, that might be. Oh, yep. And you know what's so crazy? A lot of people, they'll be like, oh, that don't make any sense. You really think that will happen? Nah. Like, think about similar to like a lot of stuff the US is going through. Removing a lot of godly principles that the US used to be under, and then it's like we are definitely in one of the worst spots that we've ever been in as a nation. So I'm like, yeah, people got to understand, like, it's only so long you can play around before God is like, all right, bro, I gave you an opportunity to get right. Now I have to show you, because it's a biblical principle. You reap what you sow. And they sowed, so they reap. If you want to sow godlessness, then that's what you're going to reap. And that's a foreign concept to a lot of people, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm dead. They were on the same team. Thank you. I'm still getting used to this. Putting back 1%, so I'm building weird. Bro, on my mama, every time I see the news about the GameCube flopping, I keep thinking to myself, like, how did the GameCube flop? I don't know a soul who never played, loved, and owned a GameCube. The GameCube was dropping bangers. Some of my favorite Nintendo games came from GameCube. You're telling me I hit him in the face with a pump and he didn't die? Don't cook, boy. You fool. You sorry. Ooh, you lucky. You lucky. I said, ooh, you lucky, bro. I hit him dead in the mouth with a pump and he just ate that. Okay. And he gonna cook as if he didn't get cooked. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This game be trying to bring the crash out in me, but I refuse to let a game make me crash out. I refuse to let a game run. I refuse to let a game run my blood pressure up. It's not worth it. Nah, I feel you. My GameCube I have is my dad's. It's a silver GameCube. We had I think it was a purple GameCube we had. It stopped working, and we bought a silver GameCube. And then that GameCube still works, but I think something is like up with the memory card section, so you can't really save. So if you do play a game, just play because you like it and restart it every time you open up the you turn on the GameCube. My favorite GameCube game of all time is either Lego Star Wars, Naruto Clash of Ninja 2, or no, Nicktoons Unite, or Cars. Yeah, my dad and my brother are gamers. My mom, she does like playing Sonic games, but she doesn't really play games that much anymore. But her favorite game is Sonic, which is so funny because like one of the games I hate the most is Sonic. I have such a love-hate relationship because every time I think of Sonic, all I think of is Forest Hill Zone and losing all my coins because I hit a spike. That's all I can think about when I think about Sonic, is just losing coins. So I was never really a fan of Sonic games. I played Black Knight, which was a terrible game, but I've seen some good Sonic games. Like Sonic Colors was a good game. I like Sonic Colors. Story-wise, I think Sonic is a good character because I did watch Sonic X growing up. I never watched Sonic Underground with them playing instruments in certain scenes, but I did like a lot of Sonic TV shows. So I can say, like, as far as like a character, Sonic is a good character. But those games were cooking me when I was a kid. Man, I got scars thinking about that game, especially the original one. Come on, open up. Dang, they don't want to open up. That's crazy. That's tragic. New paddock, static. Imagine if I actually hit that. Come on now. Come on now. I knew it. Oh, I'm the last person left. Oh crap. Mechanically, they're trying to game hard. Japanese translation. It's so funny because it's so much kid material that has such a dark origin, but then they will change it into stuff for kids. Kinda like I forgot what Disney movie, but it's a lot of Disney movies that have dark origins. Yes. But you're gonna die. Don't care about your teammate. No, sir. No, but Ninja. Nah, the way you said it is crazy. But you're not lying though, because realistically, like I always tell people, you know how they say certain people don't kill people? If you are 300 pounds and you karate chop someone in the neck as hard as you possibly can, they are not going to survive. They are going to succumb from their wounds. Like they're not surviving that. Like Batman be out here laying people on their neck and karate chopping them, and they talking Batman don't kill. Yeah, he don't kill in the moment, but I put bread. Everyone he fought has died to their injuries. Them boys did not survive. Okay, that was a hit marker. But did you hear about The Last Ronin? They're actually making a movie for The Last Ronin. With I think Mikey's The Last Ronin. That's crazy. Did my teammate really just take my minis from my kill? Oh my mama, I hate teammates like you, bro. I never read the comics growing up because of all the series that he had of TMNT. But man, TMNT was my favorite growing up. I think their best series was honestly the one that came on Nicktoons. They were cooking with that right there. Turtles in a Half Shell, Turtle Power, or something like that. Yeah, they were cooking on that Nicktoons series. We love Storm. No X-Men. We love Storm, no X-Men. But we get you messed up like X-Men. Okay, yep. Get that. I love how these things just don't go. Like, bro, break the platform, dog. Oh, my team is getting fried. Yep, not going over there. He marking like, bro, I'm not going over there and getting laced. Ooh, okay. Oh, good. The crazy part about Mikey, apparently people said the reason why Mikey is the strongest out of all of them is because he actually, all of them, obviously, you know, they all know how to use every weapon, but they said the only reason why Mikey seems like he's not the strongest is just because of his playful nature. But when he gets serious, he is the strongest. And I was like, you know, I can see that because Mikey definitely did play around too much all the time. So I can see that being a possibility. More so the fact that he is, what the? Stand still, please. More so from the fact that he is I want to say he's the youngest. I can see that too because he pretty much can learn from every single one of them. Okay, that didn't hit. Cool, cool. I like that, you know. We love it. You like it, I love it. That boy got the gloves on. Yo, there's no way people actually believe Mario and his power-ups is going to beat Sonic with Chaos Rings. Sonic with those Chaos Rings is honestly sliming out like 90% of fictional characters. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I love Mario, but like you said, how is Mario even going to reach the power? Let's say, okay, let's say Mario does. And now y'all jumping me? So your homie can't fight me by himself and now y'all jumping me. And now y'all weak. Oh my mama, you want to Playboy, how you want to Playboy Cardi skin but you gonna be weak like that? Y'all weak, bruh. Y'all weak. I hope y'all see this clip. Y'all weak, bro. Y'all weak. I don't care if you win this game. Y'all weak. Oh, I did not know Sonic had infinite speed. I knew he was fast, but I thought he was set to like a So he's kind of like Flash, where he can always end up getting faster than he seems to be, but it might have a drawback of like him messing up time and space depending on how fast it goes. Man, why is my team dropping like flies, bro? I swear it's like every game I'm dead. I'm dead. It's like every game I play, bro, I'm the only person on the team who can fight a 1v1. They don't even get jumped. They get 1v1. Goodness gracious, bro. Fortnite, what's going on, man? Stop putting me in these sorry lobbies, please. Skill-based matchmaking. Hit me. Hit me and my team. Don't just hit me and my opponents. Hit me with my teammates. Am I not? Oh, I forgot. I'm not playing that season, so I can't accept anything on that season. Oh, I'm gonna have to force myself just to play this map. I gotta force myself. Master Chief. Master Chief is the chief. Master Chief, he be keefing. Master Chief, he be chiefing. Master Beast, he's the boss. He's the one with the guns. He going crazy. You see him, you better run unless you on his team. If he's an ally, then you know you're good. Master Chief, here we go crazy. Master Chief, you see him, then I guess you see him, Margarita. Toon Force, I like it because of how OP it is. It's really funny because a lot of people who a lot of people I know who love anime, a lot of them can't come to terms that cartoon characters, whether you love them or hate them, will solo the anime verse, because even though anime has certain people with crazy powers, most cartoons, boy, they will literally pull out anything in their, like, if you're, me and my friend Rico was talking about this the other day. If you're going against any cartoon character and you go against an animal, if you're fighting a cartoon animal, you're losing. You're losing. They will pull anything out of their pocket. You be out here fighting someone, they will literally pull a bazooka out of their pocket, blow you in your face. They will pull a black hole out of their pocket. They'll do anything. Like, Toon Force is such a funny power. Bugs Bunny, you're cooked. Jerry, you're cooked. Daffy Duck, you're cooked. Porky Pig, you're cooked. Wile E. Coyote, you're cooked. Roadrunner, you're cooked. Dang, I hate that jump mechanic. Gosh. You know what's so crazy? So, me and my dad were talking the other day. If Luffy never got Toon Force, Naruto would dog Luffy in his sleep, no matter how strong Luffy would have ended up getting. But with Luffy and Joy Boy, I mean, I don't like it because I mess with Oda, but I believe Oda just gave Luffy the most boof power up in the world. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he can do what he want to do with his character. But it does kind of irritate me that Ichigo, amazing power up. Naruto, amazing power up. Luffy, Toon Force. Like, are you dead serious? Like, it kind of feels like he's only the best, he's only the strongest out of the big three because he simply just cannot really get hurt at all in Joy Boy. So it's kind of like, you know how people are, you know how somebody's like, yeah, he's the strongest, but he's not the most exciting. Like, watching someone just laugh while not being able to get hurt is kind of like anticlimactic for a fight. And I don't too much like it. Like, when I saw him go against Rob Lucci really couldn't do nothing for their rematch. He was like, he was just getting cooked the whole time. I was like, dang. This man had a new form and everything, and he couldn't even do nothing. I'm like, this fight was just so one-sided. Even though Luffy would have still won, Rob Lucci, to me, Rob Lucci was really when One Piece started really getting exciting. So I kind of expected their rematch to actually be like worthwhile, and it really wasn't. It was just him running around in his new form and Luffy just like laughing. See, I understand he didn't want to do an edgy super form, but I believe giving him Toon Force abilities kind of made it even worse. I believe it would have been better if he would have just gave Luffy, like, if anything, he could have just kept doing more gears, honestly. He could have just had Gear 6 instead of, like, that. But at the end of the day, you know, I respect it. I don't like it, but I respect it. I don't like it, but I respect it. Yeah, I do. I do understand, because when you look at the way One Piece started, One Piece definitely was like the closest thing we had to a cartoon when it comes to like mainstream anime. Like the goofiness of One Piece, so I can understand Oda probably never wanted One Piece to be straight serious all the time. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just can't get behind Joy Boy. All I can do is respect it, because at the end of the day, I'm not upset if Naruto can't beat someone because their power is just broken. I'm not upset. I'm not upset, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'd rather have that be the outcome than Naruto lose because he just couldn't win. So I'm kind of cool with that. I'm kind of cool with that. Yeah, I think my brother told me that, and I said, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Especially when you look at certain character designs like Usopp and that one dude with the giant I forgot his name. He's like a thunder god. Well, it's a lot of characters when you look at their designs, you can tell they definitely got them from like old Hanna-Barbera. No, I don't think the Hanna-Barbera. No, I don't think she did. I'm tripping. She did not touch. I don't think she touched Tom and Jerry. I think she was just Scooby-Doo, Flintstones and stuff, right? Looney Tunes. My favorite variation of Looney Tunes was the Looney Tunes show. That junk was so funny, with Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny being roommates. I was messing with that heavy. My teammate good. Oh, they must see somebody. Bad, say less. Oh yeah, they do. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, one. That's one. Yeah, my teammate got it. Yes, sir. I messed with this trio, boy. They made me happy after what I just went through. I think my favorite old school cartoon though has to be Scooby-Doo. Especially Mystery Inc. Oh yeah. Mystery Inc. and What's New Scooby-Doo. I'll watch that any day of the week. Bugs Bunny definitely stole the spotlight, but hey, you gotta give it to him, Bugs. No, I can't sit here and act like Daffy is not a great character either. I feel like the difference with Daffy and Bugs is that the reason why Bugs is more, I feel like the reason why a lot of people like Bugs more, especially kids, is because Bugs is almost unserious 24/7, while Daffy's funny. He can do stupid stuff, but Daffy also had a maturity about him. You can tell Daffy is. He's weak, but I think his teammates here. Yep. Yeah, Daffy had a maturity about him, so I can see why maybe that was. Oh gosh, wait, my teammate not here? Why would they not? Oh boy, they were right with me. They literally were right with me. What was the point of like not being there? They were right. They were right with me. They saw me fighting, and they continued to. I'm just playing solo, bro. Freak it. I hate playing solo because it's so boring. Because half the time you're chasing people, but I can't keep doing these random teammates, bro. They about to make me lose my freaking brain. They already lost theirs. They're not gonna make me lose mine. Heck no, we going straight to solo, bro. I'm not touching squads for a minute. I'm not touching no field for a minute. I did not know Porky was the first one. That's crazy. Porky being the first tune is funny. I think the one Looney Tunes I really didn't like. Same thing with Scooby Doo. I didn't like Pup named Scooby Doo when they were like miniature kid like, and I didn't like the Looney Tunes when they were like in a daycare. I really hated when those series tried to like babyfy themselves. That junk was baking me trying to watch it growing up. Cartoon Network spammed those when it was summertime. Boy, Cartoon Network was spamming it. I'm like, yo, can we get a different variation? Any variation but these variations? My mouse is messing up again. I really thought my last team was the one. Like, rotating is cool, but I think people have to understand, you don't rotate every second. Like, getting zone is important, but if you get zone every second to the point where you don't want to fight no one, at that point, you're not even getting zone. You're just playing scary and playing for placements. Like, if you're a placement player, literally do anything but play the game. Like, bro. This is not FNCS. It's not a cash cup. I'll be in a placement player and actually get some kills. Don't know why I'm marked. They really got me playing solos. This is crazy. You know it's bad when they got me playing solos. I've never used this shotgun, but I will be using it today. Oh, okay. Such Studios is crazy. I give it a Fortnite though. They be keeping up with the trends. They know what these kids like to say. Oh yeah, I'm pushing up on the first dude I see now. Oh, these are bots. Like, what the world? Oh, Bluey. Bluey. Is this a real person? No. Yes. Real bad person, but it was a real person indeed. I love these freaking double shotties, bruh. Please, Fortnite, don't take it out the game. Okay, you're gonna pull up and play like this? Let's be on my face. If you gonna pull up me, at least be good, bruh. Like, if you playing like this and you literally could have did anything but pushing, bro. Aim up, come on, bro. You wanna fight me? Come to Olympus. Come to the Gladiators. I'm to the point now where I really don't want to play. I really don't feel like fighting people who make me feel like I'm the aggressor after they aggress me. Because you aggressed me. Now all of a sudden I have to be the aggressor. Like, man, just get out of my face. You're wasting my time. You would think by now box fighting would be the main play style, but people, they start building like they're at Legoland. They push you, you get them weak, boy, they gone. You not seeing them for a minute. They gonna be up there on height just sitting there. Spiral energy, you talking about Gurren Lagann? Oh, it's a real person. I was an idiot. I was an idiot. I was an idiot. I was an idiot. I don't know why I jumped that bar. I thought he was a bot. I thought he was bad. Getter Robo. Let me see how that looks. Oh wow, that actually does look like the Gurren Lagann mech. It's so many mech animes that I'm tempted to watch. But my problem with mech animes is that a lot of them tend to be a little boring after a while, which is why I never got into Evangelion. I tried getting into Evangelion, but then I was like, yeah, this not the one for me. But Gurren Lagann, yeah, Gurren Lagann. I think Gurren Lagann, honestly, might be the best mech anime just because it's a lot easier to introduce people into it and actually have them complete the actual series. Oh wait, so I'm guessing he must have like infused with his mech. Goodness gracious. Someone letting us spray with that gun. Goodness gracious, bro. Oh, so the mechs from willpower. That's kind of cool. So I'm guessing when he found out he could make a mech, he must have been like in a life or death situation, and then all of a sudden he just transformed. When main characters become too determined, they be the most dangerous thing in the world. Honestly, any anime character, not even the main character. It's been so many times I've seen main characters lose a fight because their enemy was determined, and I'm just like, bro, what's going on? They'll get punched in the face a million times, and they'll get right back up. I am broke. I can't buy that. Weapon-matic. Why am I even using this? Nope. Am I good? I think that's a bot. Yeah, it's a bot. Bro was destroying his body and rebuilding his building. I'm actually is it did they ever animate it, or is it just like a manga? Because the way it looks, yeah, you can definitely tell this definitely inspired Gurren Lagann. Because even the colorway, it's the same colorway as the mech that they use in Gurren Lagann. Red, yellow, and green. I think that's minis right there. Low-key wish I had freaking rotates. Low-key. Never used this gun. Oh, this gun kind of fast. A little hip fire weapon. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I might check it out then. I'm not gonna lie. If it don't have that part, I'll probably also end up just getting that looking at panels online. But hopefully it's on YouTube, because I hate using Crunchyroll, I'm not gonna lie. Crunchyroll has too many ads. But people not here fighting? Am I good? Are my ears deceiving me with no one here at all? Doggy, doggy. That's crazy that I even tried to destroy it. I thought I heard shooting from here, but I guess not. It's full mad deep. What the heck? Yep, rotate. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. How fast does this gun shoot? Not that fast, but it feels like heavy bullets, which will come in handy for recoil. Oh! Yeah, it was a bot that was here. Just standing there. Menacingly. Oh, Devilman, I forgot the full name of it. Was it like Devilman No something? I know you're talking about though. It's crazy how he made Berserk. I was just talking about the anime. That anime, man. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I think Berserk, to me, it is a great anime, but it's just what Griffith did to old girl, man. That junk had me thinking like, I'm not ever gonna recommend this, cause boy, if I recommend that to someone, they gonna look at me crazy. I'm quite sure Guts also inspired Ike from Earthbound, not Earthbound, Fire Emblem, right? Inuyasha inspired Devil. Okay, yeah, Devil May Cry. Okay, I know it's tripping. Inuyasha inspired Devil May Cry. Wow, that's actually. I would have never thought Inuyasha inspired Devil May Cry. I would have thought something else. Speaking of Devil May Cry, that anime looked kind of good. I think Netflix has a Devil May Cry anime. His wingsuit ability is so freaking fire. That's a box. I don't feel like fighting. Is this a real person? I would have. No, it's a bot. I did not know bots use suits. Oh, that's not a bot? Oh. This person landed in front of me and proceeded to play doo-doo. Lands in front of me and proceeds to freaking run like crazy. Like, bruh, I thought this dude was AI for a second. That's actually nuts. I thought I also had double shotguns, so my fighting was definitely different. But thank God this shotgun's still fast though. I came to see the wins. Hey, bro, today has been a crazy day. I'm playing better and worse at the same time, but I was playing with randos, and those randos were hurting my head. What's good, Meek? Oh, okay. I did not know Devil May Cry was like that. Even though the name would suggest it, I didn't know it was like that OD. I'm waiting for Vinland Saga Season 3 to get animated. Oh my gosh, man. Vinland Saga is definitely in my top 10. You have no enemies, Thorfinn. No one has enemies. Oh, it's a real person? No, it's not. It's a bot. Sometimes I think it's a bot, but then I be going on Instagram and I be seeing certain people play, and I'm like, I think some of these people might be real, bro. It be making me feel bad, but then again, like, the game been out for 8 years. If you this bad, it's by choice, so I can't really feel bad. Whoa! Mama! Ooh, whatever pump bro had, I hit him twice, cracked him, hit me once, took my freaking goodness gracious. No, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, my mama, he's going to touch me. He's going to touch me. Okay. I knew he was going to do that, but I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my, no way. No way, boy. That was a good fight. I'm probably gonna die when I get in zone. But that was a good fight. I'm not mad. Oh my gosh, my heart was racing, bro. That was a good fight. That was a great fight. That was a great fight, bruh. I might end up getting killed, but that was a great freaking fight. Oh my goodness. Give me a sec, y'all. My freaking adrenaline is pumping right now. I gotta get to a safe spot and grab some heals. Oh my gosh, that fight was crazy. Yo, that fight got me hyped. Oh my gosh, that fight got me hyped, bruh. Oh my gosh, that fight got me hyped, bro. That was actually a fun fight. The first time I actually had someone who really stood on business. Bruh. Gave me a faith of a 1v1. Hey, Thorfinn got saved. Good. I kind of figured that's the route they were going, because how Thorfinn used to listen to what's his name read the Bible to the dude when they were farmhands. You started to sound like a Saiyan. No, I'm serious. Like, that fight had me hyped for a second. I'm like, yo, hold up. He had me weak. I'm still trading, getting damage off bit by bit. What the freak? Yo, Superman, bro. Oh, I messed up. I thought I had my water suit. I thought I had my wingsuit. I messed up. messed up. No, I misclicked. I was misclicking. I put my items in the wrong slot. I'm washed. I'm washed. But you see, there are times where I have sparks of prime. But yeah. To be fair, I did fight people back to back to back, so they were definitely on my head. Nah, trust me. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say something corny. I'm gonna just stop talking. I don't need to pun every single comment. What time is it? Actually. Oh, it's 12. I thought it was still 11. You know, thank you for saying that. I did not know what time it was. I think I actually streamed for like a good 2 hours, a good 2.5 maybe. As you guys see though, compared to my first Fortnite stream back, I am less washed than last time. So I'm gonna keep streaming this game. I honestly don't play this game if I don't stream it, but I'm going to try to get back to the point where I'm at least not making mistakes. That was still a good player. So if you ever see this VOD, that was a great fight. Thank you for the fight. I'm being honest, that was a great fight. But your boy still washed because I made a lot of misclicks. You know, it is what it is. But thank you so much for watching today's stream. Is it pronounced Tudaki or Tuidaki? I guess it's Tudaki. But thank you for coming out, broski. Meek Tudaki. I don't know. IDK. That was the name of the user. Who else? Make sure I get everybody. Maguzman. Thank you for coming out. And Cloudy. And thank you to everyone who's watching and having a great time. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. I did not know it was 12 o'clock, so your boy is about to lay down, watch a movie, and drink some soda. Am I going to go to sleep? Probably not. I'm going to be honest. I really don't sleep much unless it's like I really have to sleep. But, Tuidaki. Oh, say so. Tuidaki. Tuidaki? Tuidaki. Okay. And I'll see you later, Tuidaki. Meek and everybody. Let's get it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having fun streaming again, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Streaming is really fun.
Been on this journey for some time. Sometimes I wish I could leave my wings and fly through the sky. Fly through the sky. Fly through the sky. Reach for the stars.
This song is for all the dreamers out here, man. Let's get it. I've been on this journey for so long. Sometimes I wonder if I still remember where my home is. My home is with my friends and my fam. Hinoishi, putting Christ first. What else could I need, G? I've been on a destination, victory over Satan. Walking here, I would've thought I had a declaration. This is my revelation, I'm never giving up. Hope you hearing what I'm saying, man, life's amazing.
I fell down, got back up, don't give in, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, get up. I fell down, got back up, don't give in, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, get up. I fell down, got back up, don't give in, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, get up. I fell down, got back up, don't give in, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, get up.